Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about this keyword. We are going to see in which situation we use this keyword. This keyword is a special keyword which is used in object-oriented programming language and which represent the current object or instance of any class. So we can say that this keyword represents the current instance of a class, and this keyword is widely used in programs because of two reasons. One is, if there is a conflict in the instance variable name and local variable name, then generally we use this keyword to differentiate the instance variable and local variable name. Second purpose of this keyword is, if you are using constructor overloading in the program and you want to call another constructor from one constructor, at that time also we use the concept of this keyword. So in following slide, we are going to see the example of these two cases and we will see how to use this keyword. In this example, we will see the first use of this keyword. As I already explained that these keywords avoids the conflict between the instance variable and local variable. So for example, in this class, I have taken the class name this demo. In that one, we have two instance variable A and B, and we have used a constructor. In constructor I have passed two arguments, and if you will see, the name of the argument is same as your instance variable. So the system might be confused with the same type of name, whether these A and B should be treated as a instance variable or a local variable. So to differentiate this naming conflict between the instance variable and local variable, we use the concept of this keyword. So by using this dot A is equals to A, we are avoiding the confusion. How the confusion will be avoided? Let's see. This keyword will store the reference of instance variable who is invoking this function. So for example, there is a one object that is a unman. If n1 is invoking this constructor, that at that time this keyword will store the reference of n1 object. So n1 A instance variable will be initialized by A argument, and n1 B instance variable will be initialized by B argument, which is passed by the user. Here we will see the another use of this keyword. So this keyword can also be used when you are working with multiple constructors or when you are implementing the constructor overloading in Java. So in this program we have taken a one class and class name is this demo. In this demo class we have taken two constructors. It means that we have implemented the concept of constructor overloading. So the first constructor is default constructor. Second constructor is parameterized constructor. Other than that, we have taken a display method, and the purpose of this display method is to print the value of A and B. And in main we are creating two objects. The first object is created with help of default constructor, and second object will be initialized with help of parameterized constructor. So whenever this first object will be created, at that time default constructor is going to be invoked, and inside the default constructor you can note that we have taken this statement. So this keyword here, what it will do, it will pass the argument from one constructor to another constructor, and it is passing 10,20 to the parameterized constructor. So because of that one, the A and B value of n1 object will be initialized, and when you will print n1 dot display, it will display you A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 20. Second time, when you are creating a n2 object, at that time you are invoking the parameterized constructor. So this constructor will be invoked automatically. At that time we are initializing n2 A and B by 30 and 40 values, and when we will display n2 dot display, it will display us A is equals to 30 and B is equals to 40. So the purpose of this keyword is that, in this example, is that when we are using multiple constructor, we can pass values from one constructor to another constructor, or we can call another constructor from one constructor. To know more about this keyword, you can refer these references. Thank you for watching this video.